1977 Ford Thunderbird here at Unique Specialty and Classics. And listen to this. A little over 2,900 miles is all in this car. And it shows 351 underneath the hood. Power steering, power brakes, AC blows cold. 5 Q's the paint coat in this car. This is dark brown metallic. And as you can see, paint shows well on it as you'd expect. Chrome in the front bumper, grille, hood ornament. Just a little bit of age showing. Just a slight amount of pitting on the top of the bumper. Now, real quick, I want to get this out of the way so you know. 3-month, 500-mile warranty protection plan will be included in the purchase price of this vehicle, and that may be extendable out to 10 years. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. And you can call in 507-386-1726. Now, still pictures, so you can see the underside of this car. I want you to take a look at the underside of this car, look at the pans, look at the inner rockers, interior, engine bay, uniqueclassiccars.com, and take a look at those pictures. And I'm going to point at some of the things as we do a little walk around on this car. As you can see, riding on the correct factory wheels. And then take a look down this driver's side at how straight this car is and how nice a shape the paint still is on it. Original interior. And this interior is like new. Some of these cars that we get in with the low miles, they just kind of make you scratch your head and go, wow. This here, this is still pliable. How many times do you see this rotted and the plastic gets old? That is nice and soft, pliable, supple. Unbelievable. Take a look at the vinyl top. No signs of like weather checking, aging, drying, being out in the sun. Remember, we have an open door policy. You want somebody to come take a look at this car for you, third party inspector, have them come on in, take a peek at this one. Maybe you can't make it yourself due to distance or time. Not a problem. We welcome those guys. And remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available, and of course we can assist with transportation. Take a look at the chrome in the rear. Also nice shape, just a tad bit. I don't know the way that front bumper is, just a little bit up on the top. Take a look at the filler panels. And again, paint condition. This rear deck, it's all original. No fading on the top of the seat like so many of them that you see. Once they've sat out in the sun, been driven like normal back in the 70s and 80s in the case of this model here. uniqueclassiccars.com. Take your time, again, looking through the still pictures. Look at the underside of the still pictures and look, like I said, at the inner rockers on the rear of it. You are going to see that there are some new exhaust components underneath there, I'm guessing just due to age. Those were replaced. It has been converted to 134A as far as the AC. And we're going to pop the hood here in just a second because I really want to show you this engine bay too. But first, we're going to take a peek at this interior. So we look up and down the driver's side of this car. And again, look at the condition of the paint. Door panels. No wear, no like oils from your skin from using that armrest at all, just like a normal car would wear that's been used since the late 70s. These little handles here, you know, they become discolored. That little round part that spins, you see those yellow a lot. Look at that. All right, here's one that always everybody says, how about look at the brake pedal? The brake pedal. How much wears on the brake pedal? You tell me. Yeah, they must have replaced it, huh? Just kidding. Look at the carpeting. How about seats? How about that side vinyl where it's always squishing down? Then it starts to wear, and then it gets aged some, and then it cracks. Nope. How about some of this plastic that discolors as it's out in the sun and it ages? And again, this is just the part that blows me away, how these are always hardened and start to show their age. Look at how it fits, and it's like new. None of the buttons missing on the seats. And this is a nice dark brown. Brown's one of those colors, if I stand back here, right there gives you a good idea what the color of that interior is. That's perfect right there. If I get right up on top of it, it's gonna wash it out some. It is not that light in color. It is just like that right there. And you'll be able to take a look. Door tag with all the information on it, the buck tag from underneath the hood, the VIN, there's numbers, you can see it's the original engine in it, and that is a 351 V8. Automatic transmission, of course, and let's check out this interior. There's your exact miles, 2905. Let's go ahead and make sure it runs. It runs smooth at that. This light is door ajar. Can make that go off. And look at how nice and crisp and clear the gauge lenses are. Of course, AC down here. Does have an AM, FM 8-track player. I've not tried the stereo. Let's check it out.
Post the job on ZipRecruiter.
Well, of course.
Quality cattle and the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com.
So radio is working. Look at the top of the dash. Still shines like it came off the showroom floor yesterday. Steering wheel is nice and shiny. There's an, you'll start to get rings and stuff. Will scratch it a little bit, and sitting out in the sun and just wearing some. That steering wheel's like new. Thing's literally like a time capsule. Headliner all good. Look at the knobs for the brake release and the hood. Still shiny and like new. White's not even discolored in them. Sounds as you'd expect. Like I said, there are some newer exhaust components. Check those out in the still pictures. I'm going to pause this a second. Let me get this hood open. I want to show you this engine bay. Can I get it one-handed here? Let's try first. It's going to be easier to do it too. Maybe. We got it. All right. Hood liner. Look how clean that is. This thing definitely wasn't driven in inclement weather. Obviously, it hasn't been driven a whole lot. Look at this engine bay. See, the AC was converted, that's fitting right there. Yeah, just lack of really corrosion, grease, grime. The stickers you can still see on the valve covers, how clean they are. Not been heated up or burnt off. This one's a beauty, folks. 1977 Ford Thunderbird. Less than 3,000 original miles. Remember, it's going to come with that 3-month, 500-mile warranty protection plan included in the purchase price. May be extendable out to 10 years. Consult with your sales associate. You can call in 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com. Take your time looking through the still pictures, and like I said, look at the undersides. We do consider trades. Financing is available, and of course, we can assist with transportation.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Today we're driving a 1977 Ford Thunderbird. Very era correct looking brown colors on this car. Feels like a low mile machine, and everything looks very nice. The seats, cloth bench seats, are very comfortable. Our turn signal indicators are working. Fuel gauge is reading 3/4 of a tank. Temperature gauge about 1/4 of the way up the gauge. Accelerates as you would expect. This is an automatic on the column. Air conditioning is blowing cold right now. Factory AM FM with 8-track. The FM is working well right now. Very smooth ride. This era of cars, there were a lot of smooth rides, and this is one of them. Even for a two-door. If I let go of the steering wheel, this car stays nice and straight in the lane. Power steering working very well. This is one of those super easy to steer cars. Corners, well, it doesn't even lean much in the corners, which a lot of cars from this era would lean more than this. Headliner looks like new. The dash has no cracks. Very low mile feeling machine. Wipers are working as well. Horn works. Very, very good condition vehicle. Take a look at all the pictures of this Thunderbird at uniqueclassiccars.com.